Mr. Hiranandani, afternoon. You've been quite cautious about, not enough being done for the real estate sector. Didn't hear too much mentioned today either, sir, except for affordable housing. What did the real estate sector make of the budget speech?
I think the whole talk was it was focused on the idea of affordable housing, which the Prime Minister is targeting for 2022. So three things continued, namely that the benefit for tax-free nature for affordable housing under the PMAY scheme, which is up to 45 lakhs of rupees per total cost of the project, still continues, and the benefit of an additional deduction of interest, which has been increased by 1.5 lakhs, will be available in this segment. So the affordable housing segment continues to get the boost, which is the target of the Prime Minister, which was announced under the affordable housing scheme. So I think that has continued. Obviously, the other segment, which is the mid segment and the higher segment of the market, has not received any other additional benefits. We were asking for the deduction to go up to 5 lakhs of rupees for the middle class and the other rest of the housing segment. We were also looking that 43CA should go away, where the prices have fallen more than 20% of the market value in terms of ready reckoner rate. We were looking at all these other benefits also, which have not come. However, what is enthused real estate is the fact that infrastructure spending has shot up. And I think that's a very big positive that we see. There is some negative to it, which I'll come to. But the positive part is metro, talking about railways, talking about roads, infrastructure in cities. All this is going to be a very positive element for the purposes of real estate. The negative is that the prices of cement and steel have gone up the roof. Mr. Gadkari is not the only person complaining. I'm complaining too. So, the whole construction sector has really been affected. It's been a huge increase. So obviously the steel and cement sectors are doing very well. So maybe you can go and buy some shares in that sector, which are doing fantastically at this point of time. And there should be expansion in that segment. So I'm giving tips to people who play in the stock market. And I'm not one of those, unfortunately. But what we really want to see is actually to see execution of whatever it is. Second, the development bank is a very good thing which has happened, because up till now in the last 5-10 years, all the regular commercial banks were trying to do long-term lending very unsuccessfully. And I think they couldn't really do a good job in that segment. So that is a wonderful thing that has happened. Also privatizing the banks. And I hope that also the Reserve Bank will bring in more private NBFCs to become banks in the near future and also create that. So I think on the spending side by the government has been extremely bullish, which is what we need at this point of time. Health sector, infrastructure sector, education sector. I think all these are looking at a positive element. However, I think for the purposes of creating demand, something could have been done there, because with the COVID year being what it is, I thought incentivizing demand, spending money into this segment for the general public, the common man and others, I'm not seeing that. Hotel industry, for example, has been suffering. Travel tourism has been in difficulty. All these actually needed some sort of support, which was expected in the budget. But that's not happened. But good, I think on a balance, they couldn't see everything. But some angles have definitely seen a good job done.